name's Aaron Brown from the Garage Shop in Denver, North Carolina. We're here at El Mirage for the Southern California Timing Association Dry Lake Bed Races. We're going to set some records this weekend.
That's how you do it, baby, in a straight roadster. Favoring left side of the course, Aaron Brown on course now. Proud of the gears.
I'm from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Just south of there, a small town called Fairfield. And then I moved to North Carolina after I got out of the Navy in 1992. The Garage Shop, to me, is family. It's my two sons, myself. It's a group of guys that are driven to be as good as they can at what we do. We build top quality race cars, record setters in the Land Speed Arena at Bonneville and El Mirage. Getting in the 200-mile-an-hour club at Bonneville, you know, we bumped that record from 229 to 233, and then 6 days later coming here to El Mirage and getting in the 200-mile-an-hour club here, which over the last 75 years, there's only 197 people that got in the 200-mile-an-hour club here at El Mirage. Pretty proud of that, you know, pretty accomplishing. That was a daunting task. Especially with no turbos, no nitrous, you know, no sissy buttons going on there. It's just all motor. I never aspired to be a driver. I enjoyed building them, long nights in the shop. When we started Land Speed Racing, I guess we couldn't find anybody to volunteer to drive the thing, so kind of ended up there. But through the years, I've road raced motorcycles and cars, and that's kind of how we ended up here, and it kind of morphed from a one-car team to a four-car team, and you know, and a lot of the work that we do around the world for people. In 2015, I came up with a concept called Project 39. And that was basically literally a truck, a 39 Ford truck that we built in my garage. And I had the goal of going 200 miles an hour with that truck. Naturally aspirated, small block Ford. There's an old Roush Yates NASCAR engine. And we built that truck in 6 months, took it to the Ohio Mile in 2016. Took us 3 tries there, but we got our first time over 200 was 200.0004 for the AA real street record with that truck. And then that truck went on to set 30 or 40 land speed records. Oh, I think it was 2017 or 18, Drew Patey asked me to come to Bonneville, and he goes, what would you think if Jack Roush wanted to give you a cup car and you can come out here with a stock car and do the deal? We were really successful with the cup car. I think we ran 236 at Spaceport with that. We built the Daytona and the Talladega, and we went and did a tribute to Bobby Isaac and Donnie Allison. From there, we ended up with the Roadsters behind me. We wanted to build a car to fit a class, and the C Street Roadster class is one of the most competitive classes. And of course, we're not going to do anything the easy way. So we end up, you know, decided to build the C Street, which fit really good for us because of our partnership with Roush Yates engines in the 358 Fords that we run in these. And so it was kind of a no-brainer. You know, it all worked out, and you know, we've set records with them at Bonneville and El Mirage, over 200 miles an hour in both places, and you know, couldn't be happier with that program. I mean, the big thing is what are we going to do next? The future is whatever comes our way. You know, if you try to mold your future, you'll never see an opportunity that you might have had because you're so focused on trying to mold it. So you just kind of let it unfold, you know? And that's kind of the way I do things. You kind of ease into it, and if the book opens, well, you read it. And if it's a good book, you'll read the whole thing, and you'll be happy when you're done. I really like watching the teamwork, you know, all 4 teams and all the guys working together. I enjoy watching the other teams succeed more than I do myself, because I feel I have control over my own success in that car. But to let go of something that you've built from nothing and watch other people succeed with it and make it better than what you gave it to them, that to me is a job well done, because you don't have control of driving the car. You know, somebody else, one of the other teams and crew chiefs and crew members, you know, they're in total control over all that. And in 5 years, we've never had an aborted run due to a mechanical failure. So these guys are top notch. I think what I want to get out of life now is to see my sons and the people that work in the shop succeed with that. From something I started from scratch, to see them carry it on, you know, as a legacy and a family business. To see those guys mature into taking over the business and making good decisions. You know, I'm proud of the decisions that they make, and I stand behind them. Even when I feel they're wrong, I still stand behind them, because they got to learn to make their own mistakes. If the people that I helped succeed remember that, and I know they all do, I think that'd be a good way to leave.